We decided that it is high time to divide family number 8, but there were not enough bees to make division in half, and we decided not to divide the family, but only to change the queen. We will give them new queen from Karnika Troisic family, which live in the hive number 1, which we grow in a queenless offshoot which live now in the hive number 3. We already have a capped queen cell there. We have already deleted the queen and are waiting for signals indicating that the bees felt the loss of the queen. Now they are simply in turmoil, they have not understood anything yet. We will wait until they feel their orphanhood and then we will give them a new queen cell. The queen cell can be given now, but we want to see all the signals and check again all our modes designed for such a situation as selection and replacement of the queen. So we are waiting when the family starts to issue signals telling us about orphanhood. The bees felt the loss of the queen, but for now it is only anxiety and hope that it will be found. The bees emit aromatic signals with the open gland of Nasimoth. This says that they have discovered the loss of the queen, but so far this is only the first stage of the process of recovery of the queen. The bees do not reach second stage yet. This is the beginning of works with open brood. We will wait. The signals of work on honey collection disappeared completely. Only anxiety signals are visible now. One can feel the sharp smell of bees' lighthouse, which the bees have turned on for the lost queen, which, it seems to them, did not return from the marriage flight. Technically, we see, according to the bees on the porch, that loss of the queen is clearly seen for bees, but we are waiting for confirmation of this event with our device. We should to see not just anxiety, but the transition of bees to the laying of new queen cells. Only after this, we will give them our queen cell with new queen of Karnika breed. This procedure should protect us from the loss of a valuable queen cell, which we have by the way, only one. Therefore, as in the case when we give to the family new queen, we will not risk, but we will wait for the best moment. Well, it looks like the graph speaks for itself. The bees felt their orphanhood, and proceeded to the second stage, to preparing the brood for the process of laying of new queen cells. We think that it is the best time to give them our queen cell, when they are ready to build their own queen cells. After this, we hope the bees will begin to calm down. Well, that's it. The queen cell with new queen inside is set in the family number 5. On the screen of our device, we can see that the feeling of orphanhood disappears. We made all in time. Or these changes were happened because of our new queen. After we inserted the queen cell with the new queen in the hive, the bees were still nervous, but now they calmed down, and we want now to check our acceptance control mode, which should show us whether everything is okay in the family which just received the new queen. So, let's have a look at the screen of the device in acceptance control mode. The screen number 3 is a graph. The graph is white and placed on the screen high enough. The family calmed down, the queen is accepted. The screen number 1, indicators of orphanhood and excitement are in green zone. The screen number 2, central indicator in the green zone. The signal of acceptance of the queen prevails. Once again we see the graph screen. It is still in the white zone. The family is calm, negative emotions are absent. Now let's have a look what the bee is making with the new queen cell. Here is the queen cell, which we inserted some time ago. This queen cell was laid on the larva from the Karnika family. We hope that the bees did not damage the queen cell. No. Everything is fine. The bees warm it and take care of it, and send to the queen vibrational signals. They can be seen right now. At first one bee, then another bee, emits series of vibrational impulses, communicating with the queen, or stimulating its growth and maturation. These actions of bees are perfectly visible. Obviously they want to be sure that the queen in the queen cell is alive, and everything will be okay. So, the family in the hive number 8 is already calming down. There are very few bees on the porch. Apivox auditor in readiness control mode shows that the family is no longer feels queenless. The graph is completely in the white zone. There is practically no red color. The graph in acceptance control mode is also indicates the absence of negative trends. The family feels fine. The more time passes, the more quiet the bees. Now our device can be turned off. The process of replacement of the queen was successful. Our device you can always buy on our webpage www.apivoxauditor.com.